Alright, we're here. Oh, I thought my controller just stopped working. That's gonna happen eventually, and I'm gonna have to crack this thing open and like splice some wires. Excuse me. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we were going to that barrier. First, I want to explore. I actually managed to get some sleep. Incapacitated, error, damaged terminal, playback causing malfunction. I don't get it. That merchant said this. There was salvage down here. We need Madden to work the sensors. When he gets back, we'll wait. I'm getting something. Oh, it's Eli. Good. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction. Eli, what the? But you got your money, you double-crossing snake. We had a deal. Blaster sounds. Salvage what parts you can from this droid. You start with the droid's head, removing it and placing it in your pack. An energy discharge flows through the remaining parts. Well, luckily it doesn't do much damage. A dire Katarn. Wasn't there somebody in Star Wars named like something Katarn? I wouldn't say like Kyle Katarn, but that's probably not it. Oh, got it. This is the first time I've used the force attack power. Oh, he's just going in. I had clean line of sight. Why didn't you? Okay, it's good to know if I land a critical hit, they're basically stunned. Credits, life support pack. All right. Anything else? Jolie, Juhani, corpse. And just a little monkey things. Uh-oh. Okay. I will take all the easy healing I can get. Either he has low health or he's much better at healing than Juhani is, which I would believe. Make sure to save. You never know when we'll get jumped. I think 2's way worse about just getting jumped out of nowhere. That's going to be an interesting stream, set of streams, going through that game. Oh, is there just nothing over here? I mean, I'm sure there's something here at some point. We are moving faster, even if I can't see where we're going. No, in the PC version, they allow you to turn that off. Jolie's hut. There we go. Okay, we gotta go this way. Yeah, I got two new games to copy to my hard drive and Rebel. Ah, free concussion grenade. Another Wookiee corpse. Oh, I assume that's Rawr. But yeah, it's the Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil and Enclave, which I wasn't entirely sure what that game is. I know you can go around and like slaughter all these talk for that Zerka guy you got before you run them off, but yeah, I didn't really want to. What is my demolitions? It's rank 6. Yeah, all right. Wait, hold on, I gotta crack my neck. It definitely looked exactly as you saw on stream. The shimmer of a repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerka equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why place this thing here?
There are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
Oops. I trust you can get past it? You said so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerka engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Oh, we're just going into a new section. Okay. Oh, can I?
How may I be of assistance?
Oop. Wonder if we could talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Excuse me, sorry. Why? What is wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatre, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
You know, I don't think I care. I care very much. Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think perhaps that in your company, I will be able to free myself from
it. Excuse me. I see you begin to slip back. I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove if I am worthy of your company and trust.
I wonder if that KOTOR remake is still coming out.
Got something on your mind, dude?
I know it got into some trouble a little while back. Like, I think Aspire aren't... Was that the team? Whoever was working on it first, I don't think they're working on it anymore. No, you just have generic stuff until you...
Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
I love Jolie. Reason I'm asking though is because what they're gonna make Juhani look like traditionally more attractive. I don't know what her race looks like normally outside of this game. If they exist outside of this game. Alright, so that's Valor. Night Speed. And Fly. You're done, dude. I love the tornado so much. Garara. Are you, Wait, Baka, let this outsider be different than the slavers, I beg you. Can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere. Please, I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I am dying. I have the means to heal you. Here. I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help me again. My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. Can you tell me about your attackers? Never seen their kind before, not even among the Circa. You saw them armored head to toe, yet blending in with the forest. They followed us for a while. We found bodies to the southeast, and then again further south after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we had to put our weapons away. They struck like cowards. I'll look into it. Kind of wish I had Canderous, because he absolutely would have had a line about them just hanging back until the most inopportune moment. I will look into it. I thank you. I will wait here. I am too weak to fight them again, but I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is sated. Please, if you kill them, I will reward you with whatever I can. They are not worthy of life. Look for them where the bodies of my fellows are. They will only attack you if you're not armed. The cowards. Okay, so when I see a dead Wookiee, I will probably just have to unequip it on who I'm currently controlling. Strength gauntlets. Oh yeah, I didn't give him anything. Cardio regulator. Channy dueling shield. And Sith energy shield. There you go, dude. Any other bodies? Nope. Okay. Okay, we got stuff to fight. Oof. Okay, force push. Okay, I'm starting to get more Starting to get more force powers. Or force energy pool. I wish I knew which buff would, like, it would tell me what buffs are active, like with little icons or something. Instead of just the, up arrow and down arrows for buffs and debuffs. Oh, hey, there's a, oh wait, I think that's the, no, he's under a bridge, so that's gotta be someone different. Okay, we need Knight's Valor.
Your wish?
Alright, Jolie. You're heading in. Alright. Force push. Okay, he was stunned briefly, and that allowed me to get the hit off. Oh, he died right at the right at the last second. Come on, Jolie, stand up. Anything over here? No, it's just things to kill. Oh, I'm currently poisoned. Do I have? Yes. Oh, wore off right.
What is it?
They do the menuing a lot better in 2. Probably better in the later versions of this game as well. That's not what I wanted, but it's fine. Rare. More of you Zerka core rats. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
Feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
Oh yeah, it's Zalbar's dad. After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only the outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Okay, well everybody's got full stuff, so we'll do that. I am beaten. Take my head, Circa Filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Jundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy, as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Excuse me. I like how the options are. Can you give your side of the story? You know, what benefit would it be to the Chundar if you were dead? And then die. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with Zerka, leading them to our other hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. So Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Circa guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Yes, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I've offered my trust or accepted that of someone else's. Or someone else. Excuse me. These options are so funny. Well, what happens next? That would depend on you. You either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people that they've been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name. Baka. And he is greatly revered. I just realized that's the other half of Chewbacca. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was cautious, Wook, and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibro blade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where am I to find it? That's the problem. It was a symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in a ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but his arrogance got him more than he can handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because he had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain, with Chundar. If the blade could be found, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Describe the creature. Where can I find it? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few have seen it and lived to tell the tale. None have ever managed to kill the creature. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature, a proud and boastful young man, like many before him. He did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there's an overwhelming number waiting to slay it, but if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out. Before Chundar's rule put into the ritual, fresh kills were often left as offerings in the south of this area. I will try to find it. Can you give me any direction? There is a place of ritual south of here. It is the great beast. If the great beast is to be lured out of hiding, it must be done there, using the old ways. The flesh of a fresh kill would be tempting bait if displayed properly. Find an appropriate beast of sufficient mass to attract it. I will stay here and try to think of what I will say to Zalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here. Please, find the blade of Baka's sword. I must make things right. Oh, I thought that was stuff. Just the talk.
What is it?
Let's see. I hope this goes smoothly. I don't have any tanky person. Okay, where? I haven't gone this way. That appears to be a dead Wookiee. We will save. And I will just take the gear off of my character and see if that draws them out. Okay, it just has to be whoever you're controlling. And with the power of stopping time, oh yeah, I had the prototype vibroblade for my main hand, and this short lightsaber here, offhand. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he got stasis. He's done. That is not who I had you targeting, but okay. And he's done. I like how he stood up just to fall down. I guess I can check that Mandalorian pad there. Let's see. New items. There we go. Stump disable the stabilizers on my swoop. I'll request parts before the other systems fail. As a generator goes, my blending field will stop working. I'll be visible to our prey. The hunt is no challenge. How will attacking unarmed creatures train us to use these Jedi toys? You want new warriors to learn? Watching a comrade lop his own arm off fighting a real opponent would teach more than these pointless battles. I obey, Mandalore, but with protest. The blending field generators on the swoops grant near perfect camouflage. But why only attack unarmed opponents? Oh yeah, they leveled up. Treat injury, awareness. You know what? Her having stasis would be really good. Let's see, disable droid, stasis. I mean, I could give him that. There's no real point to it. This ability will cancel first and second tier force powers active on the target. The affected force powers are Force Aura, Force Shield, Force Valor, Knight's Valor, Burst Speed, Night Speed, Energy Resistance, and Force Resistance. These powers are instantly canceled, but the target can reactivate them if force points are... That's probably pretty good. I'm not fighting a whole bunch of like force stuff right now, but we will be in, you know, a while. Sorry, I was pouring more coffee. Wait, first.
What?
Yes?
Everybody spread the force abilities around. Rude. Oh. Yeah, he's done. Dude, the tornado's so good. Oh. So their camp is like right here. Swoop bike is still warm to the touch. There's a signal device on it, however, it contains no field data to transmit. Swoop bikes shows signs of recent use, as it is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. I mean, we can just like destroy this. I don't know why we don't. I have a lightsaber. Could just cut them in half. Oh, is that okay? I was about. Is that gonna stay on there for forever now? Hey, more Wookiee bodies. All right. I'm starting to see why you would like store things on the Ebon Hawk. Prototype and short. Okay, we'll get Force Valor,
I'm here.
Energy Resistance, and Night Speed. Can we like, man, this went poorly. Come on, we're almost there. Man, I am like, he shouldn't be able to dodge this much. Okay, there we go. Mandalorian datapad 2. Assault rifle and swoop bike signal device. I wish there was like a resting option. That's not what I wanted. Oops.
What is it?
Okay, he is on.
I'm here.
Anything over here? No. Well, now that I have the thing for the swoop bikes, I wonder if we'll be able to handle them. We're pretty good. All right. If things go bad, replace the signal device and activate it. Oh, hey.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
Okay, so Knight's Valor. And then Knight's Speed. Okay, you need to cure. Just hit us with a couple cures. Oh, Jolie went down. Nope, get the other one. Oh, he's in stasis, so he's done. Battle stimulant. And then I know we got life support packs. Where are those? Are those the only things we can use? Really? I guess a force push then. What happened? Also, our life support packs only something I can only use from the menu. Or did the party members already use them? Looks like party members already used them. That sucks. And this is over. All right, we're gonna pre-game. Everybody with me? Okay, battle stimulant. Adrenal strength. We have another battle stimulant. Shiny dueling shield.
What is it?
Hold on. There's got to be like a melee shield I can slap on here. There we go. Mandalorian melee shield. Oh, that's not... Okay, we need another Mandalorian melee shield. Do we have one more? No. Okay, so you're just on your own. All right, hurry, hurry, hurry. Or the buffs wear off.
You have interrupted our training.
All right, everything's good to go. Oh, that one just... Okay, I was about to say, he just refused to, like, do anything. And you're done. Mandalorian assault rifle. Mandalorian helmet, Ripper, nerve amplifier belt, and battle armor. Ooh. Okay, that should be the end of that quest. But what is this thing? Oh.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Sorry. Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral
I
reconfiguration?
have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And if I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
I want to ask questions about you in this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who built this installation in the first place?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising.
Okay.
I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
This place was built 30,000 years ago. It predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
That a short period for adaptation of native creatures.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Let's go back to my questions about the installation.
I will answer as my programming permits.
Who installed this hollow interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been Circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
5 years ago is about the time Revan passed this way.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
But there was an entry at some time.
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Less access is installation.
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyr, all denied.
Sorry.
152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface?
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Back to my other
Accessing.
questions.
I will answer.
What is the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility, it has since malfunctioned.
Okay, this same thing.
Malfunction.
Back to my
Answer
general
will be
questions.
given within the limits of my programming limitations.
Seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory, so the map is as old as this installation?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Sorry. What do I need to do to get access to the star
Your
map?
request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
Let's see. What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do? What do you trust him to do?
How do you know about him? He's
I
in
hear
here.
what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
The choice is mine, and I refuse to alter it.
You cannot refuse. Evaluation must continue. You must match the pattern in memory. Your memory. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with your evaluation,
The
then.
previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Let's see. I mean, the most efficient would be to attack in 10 days. Not the choice I would make, but that is the one that would net the most results.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Sure, I stop the attack. I will appear to be a hero.
But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them. Your empire will be brought down by introspection. You have failed to match the pattern in memory. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
All right. Is it just those two? Oh, I was wondering why they didn't attack. I don't have stun droid or anything, do I? Nope. Only thing I can do. I wonder if leveling up will restore my health. We're about to see. Persuade. You know what? Demolitions. Oh wait, no, I only get one now. Beats. Improve force jump and night sense. Okay, what do those do? I need that, but I need the implant level 2. Oh, the force jump is just innate. I wonder, can I just hold on to my powers? No, okay. I have to spend it. I mean, that will guarantee, like, damage. That did restore my health. Oh wait, I don't think it works on droids. What's the sonic wave it keeps using?
Your wish?
Okay, no, he's just as good at healing as she is.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
Convenient. Why the change? I failed your initial test.
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
And there it is.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time.
That
to
scared me.
now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
I also came down here for other stuff. Oh, now that I got that implant, I can, all right, what is this? Okay, I took off. Get rid of mind affecting and immunity to critical hits. Or at least the effect of critical hits. I don't know exactly what that is. So, okay, so I can no longer be stunned. And I can no longer have, like, stuff that, well, stuns me. At least most of it, anyways. What was this again? Oh, this one had immunity to critical hits already. What is my strength? 22 plus 6. Is that additional or is that... Or is 22 the total? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Should probably save. Okay, I need to go back to the middle here. Oh yeah, I need to find that Wookiee. Should be up here somewhere. You return. Have you found them? Did you kill them all? They were animals in armor, with no honor among them. The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, I see the trophy helmet from the one that gave you the orders. or that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I am glad. The taint of them, their cowardice. The forest will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunting brethren peace. I hope it does. Goodbye. Wait, you have helped me in avenging my fellows. I must acknowledge that. Even though you are an outsider, and are not to be trusted. You have acted as a fellow Wookiee would have. Here, take this. It is a symbol of my hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. When you look at it, remember that we reward respect, even from outsiders. Sorry. Show new items. Was this it? I wish it would tell me what stuff would, like, what I've been given. I assume it's this enchanty vibroblade. Or Ichani. Is that better? Okay, so we have 1 to 10, damage bonus +4 physical. 3 to 12 +2 cold. Probably a little better. Hold on, let's see. 11, 20 +15. 11, 20 +16. I don't know what cold does. Like, so we'll rock this for a little bit. And now we go this way. Make another quick little save. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum bum. Knight's Valor. Knight's Speed. Go for it. I think my basic attack will just hit more often than anything else I can do right now if I don't have the advantage. That's valid. And those are some big numbers. Force Whirlwind. Viper. Oh, okay. Well, we got the thing we need to draw it out. Okay, we need to go deeper in here. I keep going the wrong way. I mean, that's probably a good spot for whatever that thing we're about to fight is. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned, if you are generous. He comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was once a place of great ritual importance. Alright. Hold on. Let's top that off. This vine ascends high into the canopy above. There's no indication why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Yeah, put it on the vine. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. And here's this mean-looking thing. Ritual beast. Alright, Knight's Valor. Burst of speed. Or shield. Oof. Oh, he's yeah, he's not doing good. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its skin. In its side, skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse. It must be the one Freyr spoke of. The lost portion of Bacchus' sword, and a powerful symbol of his people. What do we got in here? Gunhan's journal. From Trentatek on Kashyyyk. It must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be the personal journal of Gunhan Suresh. Suresh? The last injury explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant, accused me of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban, but I am not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terentarek? Sorry. Wherever I find them. I've heard rumors of such a beast that may exist in the Shadowlands on Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. Well. Any other remains or anything? Alright, now we hoof it back to Freyr. And he was where? Swoop bikes. There he is. Okay, we take a right here. We did it. Greet you again. I am humble, hoping you have found the blade of Bacchus' sword. Imagine. Chieftain Freyr. Humble. Please tell me you have made progress. Having the blade will grant me valuable support. I have found the blade of Baka's sword. You have? Please let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. It is. It may not look like much, but this is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps this is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as soon as you can. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. Okay, yeah, I can't just teleport to the Ebon Hawk and then walk back. Let's see. And that is to Upper Shadowlands right there. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. I feel like I should run through Mario 64 at some point. I haven't like played through that fully. I did when I played like, I think 60% of it when I was a kid. Should probably do that at some point. That's like one of the things people expect you to have like played through. Like it's so long ago, it'd probably be could consider it like a blind run. It wouldn't be, but and I wouldn't label it as such. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Do they have Mario 6? They gotta have Mario 64 on the Switch Online stuff. Like, it'd be absurd if they didn't. Yes. I gotta figure out how to like pose my arms in Vignon, because I have like a controller prop. I just don't know how to like pose them. You, our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Kororo right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. It better be more than you. Okay, it is. Took him a minute to load in. You're trying to fight a Jedi with. Why do you keep... I wish they would stay locked on to whoever they're currently fighting, because they almost immediately come up to me Like, turn around. Is there anything over here? No. I haven't seen a girl who can operate the basket. You understand it well enough to use it yourself. You begin the long ascent to the upper boughs of Kashyyyk. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. I'm sure I won't have to fight my way back. Oh, we're kind of hurt.
Yes.
What'd you do that for? Well, it seems you were more than I thought. Frere has come back and he told me what you did for him. My fellow hunters split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. We had to fight. Frere went to the throne room and challenged Chundar. I will take you to him now. Lead on, we should hurry. Yes, much is to be decided. Only one of us can lead. Must lead us. Come. Okay, I was about to say. You good, Juhani? Yes, son, by the blade of Bacchus' sword, I have come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. You have Bacchus' blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see suffer anymore. You tell him, Zalbar. I don't know what to do. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know. Do you have to fight? Talk it through. Could we work together? It would be difficult. Convince them. Avoid this needless slaughter. Then so be it. The fighting stops here. I will not have the world destroyed beneath you two. Perhaps there is hope. What say you, Chundar? What do I say? I have circus support, and I say you will die. Attack. Well, we tried. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Knight's Valor. Knight's Speed. And Strike. Okay, we need to thin out these numbers. Okay, Juhani's got him taken care of. You need to go. Whirlwind, oh. Party member killed. That's cool they had so many people, like, involved in this fight. We have done it. I am sad it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Zalbar, my son, I am truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. Oh no. I can see through his head. I have learned a lot over the years. Oops, excuse me. I have a few questions about Kashyyyk Frere. Could they wait? I will answer what I can later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. What will we do about the slavers? We will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. I will send quick climbers to the other village and try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. This will be the last time. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That is a change for the better, I think. What will you do now, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it's been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I would be honored if you would take it. I can't. Not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take that good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom. I think it was about time I was leaving. Perhaps, but before you go, I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways, when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. I am not sure there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you've done. Our world has changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal. I would like Baka's sword. That would be fitting, I think. Well, that is quite a request. I am tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand, Father. I want this. I'll bring it back one day. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold Baka's sword. Alright, alright. What do I toss out? Sorry, Jolie. Okay, we got Baka's ceremonial blade. Energy attack modifier. I mean, it'll. All right. What was 1120 plus 15? 14 to 24 plus 15. Okay, we're using this. You know what? Sure. Get rid of that. Mind affecting cannot affect him. Demolition. Wait. Let's get some repair in there just in case. Beats. Let's see. Melee weapons. Uncanny dodge. Character with uncanny dodge 2 retains his dexterity bonus to defense even when surprised by camouflage bonus. Also +4 on saves versus grenades. Ooh. Master toughness. And then there's dueling. I mean, he's just basically a tank for me, so. Attributes. No, more strength. You need more strength. That and that. Master Force Jump and Master Sense. Okay, what do these do? As their connection to the Force continues to strengthen, the Jedi gains a supreme sense of self and the actions of others in combat. This feat grants +6 defense and is always active. Ooh. And Master Force Jump. The Jedi knows that if combat is inevitable, it must be swift and decisive. When an opponent at range is targeted with a standard melee attack, the Guardian closes distance almost instantly and receives +4 to hit and damage on the first strike. Okay. This feature is automatic when wielding a lightsaber and targeting an opponent with a standard melee attack from more than 10 meters away. The Jedi must have a clear line of sight to the opponent. Okay. I mean, toughness would probably... I have Zalbar now, so maybe... Oh, I can get that. Powers. Heal. You need heal. Thank you. She's got a lot of health now. I mean, that's what toughness does, but... Ion Grenade. Chundar's Bowcaster. And now we shall be running around as Zalbar. Oh, I need to go talk to the person who was looking for Roar. Which was over here? Why do you return, outsider? Didn't I make myself clear enough? I don't want you here. Do you recognize this bowcaster bolt casing? The casing is mine. It bears my family's runes and markings for each of the creatures I have killed. Where did you get that, outsider? Did you have someone steal it? Have you sunk to petty theft now? I found an Aurora's corpse. You killed him, didn't you? What are you talking about? I warn you, outsider. I won't tolerate your lies in my home. Can you explain why your bowcaster casing was found on his body? What's going on, Jirok? What are they talking about? Nothing. Outsider lies. Do not listen to them, Warwill. Roar was dealing with the slavers. I found his datapad. No, don't say anything else. I can't let you... I kill Roar. I'm not gonna try that. Holder of the laws. He will judge me. Please, say nothing to Warwill. Let a trial call me guilty. Let me be the monster, not Roar. Tell them, holder of the laws, in the home east of here. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like that's a... I mean, he shouldn't have killed him, but, you know, that's pretty justified. Eh? Must gather your party. Come on, Juhani. That might be close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Also, one thing that happened between last stream and now, I have fiber internet. And it's interesting. Never had internet this fast before. Greetings, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes. There it is. It belongs to Jirok. How did you get it? I found Jirok's bolt casing on Roar's corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. Definitely seems to suggest that Drak helped in Roar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Drak brought here. And I hope he can explain this. I really do. Drak, you know why I've summoned you here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Must Worrell be here? Worrell has a bond with Roar. He is the closest family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Drak, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Excuse me. Drak, you won't say anything in your own defense? I killed Roar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it? Why? Roar was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant. Worrell, I'm sorry. Drak, I won't let you do this. Roar was dealing with slavers. What? What are you talking about? Liar. Please don't tell them anything. Roar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Worrell and the others have their hero. No, come on. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect this trial, I must know it. Don't listen to these outsider lies. Please, Worrell, don't listen. Roar dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. But no, that can't be, Drak. I'm sorry, Worrell. I didn't want you to know. So much is against us. You need someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you. Betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honor? Do you see how important we consider these things? Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Drak innocent. I will see to your release. Well, I must say that you're the first outsider I've been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Did I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would have been given a portion of Drak's possessions, but he was innocent. Roar, however, was not. Roar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Roar receives the rest if he wishes. He is still upset, but he is young. He will recover. Can I ask you if anything is happening now? Nothing that you can help with. Roar's crime is causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. See you later. Goodbye. Baka guide you. Ooh, level up. Alright, now what was I given? I guess money? Alright, persuade. I mean, I guess I could put points in security. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. I forgot. I only have 1 point now. I definitely need two weapon fighting. There's so much stuff I need. I'd love to get toughness too. That's fine. Or sensitive. Growing ability while addressing personal flaws. On rare exceptions, however, individuals open doors to strength they did not know they have. This feat represents a heightened connection to the Force previously unseen in a newly trained Jedi. This feat grants 40 additional Force points to the character's base total. Ooh. Alright, let's get Master Critical Strike, and then we can work on Dual Sword. Improve 2 weapon fighting. What would be useful to me? A little bit of extra healing doesn't hurt nothing. Alright, I think that was the only other quest we had here. Well, we have one near the Circa stuff. Can I just warp back to the Ebon Hawk? Yes. That'll save a lot of time. We're gonna go back to Dantooine. I assume all the Circa is gone. Oh. We were supposed to come from the other direction. Oh, we're storming. Okay. Nice. Oh. Okay, no, we're good. Excuse me. Whoosh. How's everyone doing? Everybody walked off. There must be other stuff to get done. Oh, hey, they're gone. Well, that means I can't, that means I can't get the, that quest taken care of anymore. Maybe they'll show up somewhere else. Yeah, alright. Alright, Kashyk's done. Alright, I'm gonna take a short little break, 5 minutes or so, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Hello. Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Let me monitor my own audio. How's this sound? Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it in the back. Okay, give me just a second. All right, once more. With feeling this time. We gotta go to Dantooine. I should probably, like, talk to people. Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalvar? You have seen more than I would have allowed, and taught me some things too. I am grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I will bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. Sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back. I wish you well. Let's get going. Alright, Juhani. Anything more you got? I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Sorry, I moved the mic. Tell me about your people.
In truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with groups. This situation is new to me. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
What's that noise? Why is it... Are we getting, like, animal noises on the ship? Well, this sword's bigger than I was expecting it to be. This thing's huge. No point talking to T3. I can't repair or anything.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end our last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Why don't you return to the front lines then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Don't worry about it, Carth.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me, for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Alright, what do you have to say? You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Excuse me. Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what you're famous for.
My mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
All right. Canderous. We gotta go talk to Canderous. Also, when we find a shop, I got a bunch of blasters and stuff to sell.
Yeah, what do you want?
When have you had any more war stories?
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
This theory don't seem too bright.
They weren't stupid. Stupid races don't make starships and weapons of mass destruction. But they weren't masters of the arts of war as the Mandalorians are. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
Oh.
Your choice.
Oh yeah, mission. I completely forgot about mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, never mind.
Have it.
Alright, let's go. Wait, not that way. Alright, let's head back to Dantooine, get Sasha off the ship. And then I think we'll do Tatooine. Do I get the space mini game now? Okay, it sounds like we're actually getting the mini game now.
Incoming fires.
Alright, we got one left. Uh-huh. Okay, that's rude. Okay. Bum. I love how everybody was A-posing and then just... Let's see. Oh yeah, Jolie's on the thing. I can talk to him later. Kenny Zalbar and Johanny. You found the kid you were looking for. Yep. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, Sentient. Are you sure of this? You can come on board and see her if you like. Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, Sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly, I'll bring you to my ship. Let us go there now. I'm most anxious to see her. Sorry. Every time it just locks up like that. Like, is this the time it Though you have aged, young Sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I am here to return you to your father. I see that they were correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home. Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I'm sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. Alright. That's taken care of. Also, I think Lena, I'll probably have to have Mission with me to get her brother's quest to pop up or progress. There she is.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Mission gets a little worked up when it comes to her brother. Wait. Or you took her brother away and left her all alone on Terrace.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hut Spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Maybe you thought you were better off on Terrace, Mission.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
So, where's Griff now?
Still on Tatooine, as far as I know. Not that I really care anymore. And if Mission was smart, she'd forget about that no-good con artist.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Okay, let's look over here for Yep. See what you have to sale. Or for sale. Stealth field reinforcement. Oh, that's a lot of stealth. That's actually, oh, that's a lot though. Okay, let's sell one of those. Get rid of some of these combat suits. Get rid of the normal vibro blades, the stun sticks. Oh, the longsword don't even cost anything. Get rid of the short sword. Okay, that one's actually... No, that's just a normal lightsaber with... Get rid of all these blaster pistols. Heavy blasters. I don't even know if any of these are good. Oh, these are worth a ton. I'll keep one then. Actually, this just seems to be better than the same thing, but better. Kinda. So we'll do that. Keep Chundar's bowcaster. Oh, these are worth a ton too. I mean, no one's going to use assault rifles, so I'll keep one just in case I actually need it for something. Well, no, someone will use assault rifles. I forgot about one character that we're gonna end up getting here sometime soon. Okay, we walked away with a ton of stuff. I guess I can go see if... See if the Jedi Council cares about this Jedi journal I picked up. Nope, wrong way. Oh, I never. No, I do not care about Pazaak. I never went over here, huh?
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There's no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still. But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Yeah, he seems quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Cool. Didn't know I hadn't seen the end of that.
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
Just glad I could help you out.
When I first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
Raheja and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
Just glad I could help out.
Raheja and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
Okay, those are the only 3 rooms. Okay, so it must be this way.
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi. An order with a long and glorious past. A past we should all be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I do not have time for this right now.
As you wish. I will not force you to hear what I have to say, though I think it is unwise to ignore the lessons of the past. Perhaps you can return when you have more time.
Raheja Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their families. The Council has decided to give it to them. Their love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents, and we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives free of oppression.
Okay.
Shen and Raheja have been granted asylum here at the Enclave until they can find a way to deal with their families. It is the way of the Jedi to provide help to those in need, and you seem to have...
Okay.
Shen Matali and Raheja Sandral have fled their feuding families and asked for... I have heard that it was by your actions that they met.
Okay, do you have anything to say other than this one quest?
May the Force be with you.
It is well that you are still alive, Padawan, in that you have not yet managed to fail us completely. Why is it that you are now bothering me instead of seeking out the star map?
Why does the Council not stop the Mandalorian Raiders?
So you heard about them, did you? They've been harmless until now. It is tragic that someone had to die before we took action. You have our leave to deal with the murdering Mandalorian Raiders, should you encounter them.
Okay.
As well that you are still... You have a mission the Council has placed...
You must not fail in your mission.
But beware that dark side. Bastilla will guide you, but she...
The fate of the galaxy. May the Force
Yeah. Alright, they don't care. Alright, let's head to Tatooine. Boop, 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 boop. Wait. Alright, let's get out of here. To Tatooine. Oops. Hey, we don't have to deal with Kylo anymore. I usually go to Tatooine first, so I normally remember dealing with them there. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand, I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looked like it was in some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright, let's get moving. Ow.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
You know, I think this is the first time I've played through this game without the mind control powers. Or the force suggestion or whatever it's called. Fine, I'll pay.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Let's see. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information.
Excuse me. I'm looking for older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
I'll need good paying work. What is there to do?
Depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing.
I forgot about swoop racing.
At the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Actually, I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Alright, let's check the shops. Who are you? Who's that? Turn to face customers. Let me ban this bot. Look at Circle, we hear things are not going well at Kashyyyk. We're sure you know. What do you have for sale? Famous Chani warriors. Okay. Mandalorian heavy repeater. That's probably better than Canderous' heavy repeater, but who knows? Thermal shield. I think I already have that. Okay, I know I need that for something. I'll go ahead and buy another one of these just in case I don't have it. And not a whole lot. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment was that again? Or what shipment? What are you talking about? This is Docking Bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is, and that's what I have here. What I have here in your requisition form. Everyone seems to be in order. The Gizka are your problem now. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? It says right here on the manifest that you ordered a crate of Gizka to be delivered to Docking Bay 32. That's right here. Now all I need is your thumbprint for the... Wait a second. Where did the data pad go? Nothing. Oh. At any rate, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once he put it in your hold. Some of the critters may have gotten loose. This happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Sorry. God, he said. Oh, that was some... Just sounds like he's tired. Free stuff? Alright, let's get in there. There's got to be someone who has like a cool sword or something that fits my build. I need something that has a wider critical threat range. Oh, that's nothing. Toronto. Baza Utral. Well, a new face. Come to test your skills on the endless dunes of Tatooine? Baza's Lodge is... this world may not have much, but it does have the meanest predators this side of the galactic rim. A hunter's paradise. Have anything for sale or trade? I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to even look at what you have until I see a hunting license. The other hunters all have theirs. I can't make exceptions. Anything out of the ordinary happening? You mean here on Tatooine, or just in general? Heard about the destruction of Taris. Don't know anything specific. Not surprised something like that happened. I remember Exar Kun War, and how Sith and Jedi fought across worlds. Don't have much interest in either group, but both act like they're above my concerns, but I guess they are. Okay, I gotta go get a hunter's license.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
I just want to benefit from your experience.
Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out bantha pats, but thanks all the same.
Who are you? What is it you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
How long have you been at this?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see them. Komad is the one I respect. But I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn.
Let's go back to my first questions.
If that's what you want. I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though.
I have to leave. Goodbye. Talks to me. What do you want, human? Hey, you tell him, Gurk. What if I wanted advice? I'm sure you're very smart. Trying to get my secrets, I bet. And find where I hunt, huh? Oh. They move so fast sometimes. I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? They're best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than everybody. Yeah, you go learn the dunes yourself. Then maybe you tough enough to talk to us. Why don't you let him speak? What are you, deaf? Because he's stupid and talks too much. You leave us alone now. I'm not stupid, you're stupid. Alright, we'll leave them alone. Maybe we'll see you out on the dunes, maybe before you see us.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Looking for experts. You seem knowledgeable.
Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine.
Okay.
And even fewer accompanied by Wookiees. Whoa, big fella. You related to my wife? Now, what did you say you wanted?
Ask who you are and what it is you do.
Sure you do. Tanis can tell you all about the thrill of the hunt. Man versus beast. It's all very exciting. What specifically would you like me to cover?
Pretty forward for a married man.
Well, the wife doesn't really take much of an interest in my work. Not like you. Now, you have questions?
How long have you been at this?
But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
Cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
Alright. Let's leave. I guess I gotta go to the Circa office for a hunting license. Kudos. Hello, Humor. Are you a hunter like the others here? Not the life for me, but I admire you for it. Any rumors from off-planet? Nothing since that unfortunate business on Terrace. The public is reeling from that, as we all are. It's troubling. But you can't let that call a stop to your day. We've survived worse, and will again. It's just the way things are. What do you do? Filled the days with games of Pazaak. Not that there's many people to play with, but a person should keep busy somehow. I'd play with that fellow in the cantina, but I find him distasteful. He does not play for the same reasons I do. Why do you play? The sport of it. Even if I lose, there is reward in having played to the best of my ability. I don't dwell on the credits taken or given. To most people, the game is simply gambling, but I choose to get more out of it than that. Not many players see it my way. I'm noticing a lot, not a lot, but every now and then there's just a typo here and there. Alright, I gotta go. I care not for Pazaak. Yes, is there something you wish, human? Information. If I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment. Spare me the flattery, human. Such talk is rarely sincere. Who are you? What do you do? I'm Comad Fortuna, a hunter and member of this lodge. It's not a life for everyone, but I'm content. How long you been at this? Decade, two. I don't enslave myself the time, human. There's day and there's night. Really don't know anymore? Tatooine will not change in my lifetime. Why bother trying to keep up with the rolling of the years? Makes sense. Alright. Okay, you're not real. I do want to get to do some swoop racing.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Ask about your husband's death.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
You aren't looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits.
I don't know if I could let it drop so easily.
I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Buy it? I can't sell it myself.
Excuse me.
Worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I will buy it from you.
Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
You know what? Sure. Take an extra 200.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Proud to call you my friend. You have a noble and generous spirit.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
And we got a raid plate. I don't remember what it does. And experience.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talks, so please, make it quick.
Okay, there we go. Just want to ask some questions.
I always have time for a pretty face. Any face, really. What do you need?
Never mind.
Back.
You are not the one I seek. You'll be hearing about this, you circus puppet. I'm not gonna let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. All right. Yes, what is it? If it's about mining or sand people, you go to the circuit officers. I just manage a storehouse. Have anything, what do you have available to purchase? Mostly just circa provisions and supplies, not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. Should probably buy these. Battle armor. Powered battle armor. Motion detection goggles. And nope.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Over a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Alright, what happened to him? Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Yeah, is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Alright, talk about something else. Hunting
As I
license.
said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license
We
anyways?
use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but we could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I pay for the gaffy sticks. Why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I do not want to do this.
Free to leave the city just like everyone else. Zerka Corporation will welcome your eventual change of mind. Please, feel free.
Alright. I know I get jumped around the corner over here. I don't know if it's immediately or it's a little later. But I guess we'll find out. Don't you believe a word of what Zerka Corporation said in there? There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by Sand People, so the company Zerka Corporation wants them killed. Didn't they ask you to do it? The Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them, and they are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. Intelligent or not, the Sand People have killed people. Yes, they have. The Zerka Corporation deployed numerous giant sand crawlers to tear up the desert with ion shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must seem like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territories or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified. But as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. Excuse me. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. Not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid. Not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even on well-stocked worlds, but I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure, Ukalaka I heard Yukalaka say it could. Oop. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe the desert, with desert robes as a disguise, someone can get into their enclave. Where's their enclave? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides. Where would I get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you're trying to make peace, but I suppose there's no other way. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zork Corporation keeps saying, and then they just start shooting again. Fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until the Circle leave. That one is as likely as the other, with the way things are going. What do I know? Well. Alright. I haven't saved in a while, I should probably do that.
Your wish?
Jawa? Is there anything? No. Swoop registration. Let's get in there and do some swoop races. I can't wait to be screaming down this track at like supersonic speeds and at like 10 frames a second. Sorry, the track is only for racers that Mata has accepted and signed up. He pays for track upkeep, so it's his choice. Go talk to him and we'll see about setting you up. Oh, the hut. Who are you? Nobody. What do you want, huh? Handouts? Go dig a mine, fool. I'm looking for information. Can you help? Not interested in helping. Only interested in racing. I get enough beggars through here looking for money. Let's have a look at you. Just a human? Nothing really special. You race? Maybe own Swoop? I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. I have my own bike stored on my ship. Got a bike, then you can race. I don't care about experience so long as you can get out on the track. And if you crash and burn, that's your problem. I just need warm bodies to pad the roster between the pros. There's the matter of a small track maintenance fee, 100 credits. Why not drop the fee? No racers mean no crowds. I suppose you're right, but I'm not dropping the whole amount. 50 credits, that's it. Sure. Good. That shows you mean business. Now you can use the track for recreational runs, or I can give you an official race right away. Just ask me when you want to start, and there's some business I need some help with if you're serious about promoting racing. What sort of business do you need help with? I make money off signing good racers. Good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. I got one, Nico Sinvi. Great potential. Only started racing a year ago and he loves it. He lives for it now. What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me, and I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Why won't he sign? The deal basically says that I fund his bike and repairs, but in return I take a hefty cut of his winnings. I know it's harsh, but he can't afford to go pro on his own, and he doesn't want to give up racing. I've got him where I want him, and I just need to give him a little push in the right direction. Or a big shove. I think you should give him a better deal. You're not going to pull that typical swoop jockey attitude, are you? This is business, and I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race, and you'll get paid. We all win. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. You wouldn't. That'd be bad. Very bad. Even rumors like that could keep me out of the pro circuit. Alright, I'll give him a better deal and make it back in the long run, I guess. You, of course, are not getting paid. Trust is the last I will hear about this matter. Was there anything else? I'll be back. Alright, let's talk to the dude and get him in there.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races.
I talked to Mata about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
Oh, I just got you paid more. The best place to get bike upgrades around here.
Anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this route.
Can you get upgrades to your bike? How long have you been racing?
Years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds.
You any good?
I'm told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata.
Alright, back to my other questions. See ya. Alright, I'm gonna go look in the Zerka office to see if there's any swoopback upgrades. I don't remember there actually being any, but maybe I'm wrong. Ba-da-boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. God, it's hot in my room. Oh, well, wandered too far.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Alright, well. Everyone, nice valor. Force resistance. Oh, we are way too strong for them. Alright, let's check their bodies. Oh. Alright. Head back this way. Well, he's...
Hello again. Is it...
Let's see. Nope, never mind. I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. Let's take a look anyways. I wonder if there was meant to be like swoop bike customization. At least as far as like getting upgrades. Bada boom. All right, let's get in there and start racing. Officially timed race. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, you're just a swoop racer. We'll save. I have plenty of money, so I'm not worried about that. Ah, it's you again. Swoop racing. We want the race? I'm sure you'll give the swoop fans a good show. I want to talk about the rewards for racing. I set up a quick 3-tier system so people know where they stand. I pay for the first time to reach each tier. What does each tier pay? Tier 1 is 10 racing bonds. Tier 2, I pay 30 racing bonds. Tier 3, I give 80 racing bonds. You'll agree the amount is fair. I pay each level only once. I'm not here to support you. I only pay to encourage the constant improvement. Let me go back. Race. Certainly, we just need to clear up the positioning fee. All racers pay the same fee before each officially timed race, 100 credits. Will you negotiate on the price? I don't feel that I need to. The price is reasonable. Put on a good show. You'll make your money back. Fine. I'll extend this discount to you if you only if you close your mouth. I'll have your bike moved into position. But I warn you, I have people to make sure I don't give too many favors. You won't get this discount again. Go against Garm Turtles time in the first tier. He's a local boy new to the sport. The time to beat is 2390. Swoop Racing fans, we have an official race to commence. Make some noise for this new contender. Okay, this doesn't seem as bad. Uh-oh. Windows, do not make noises while I'm streaming. Heck, I think I just barely cleared that. Best first tier, and you've earned 10 racing bonds. Not bad showing for a beginner. You beat Garm's time easily. Take this with my thanks. We'll see if you can get any better in tier 2. Alright, come back later.
You again? I don't. Did you? I'm not. Maybe if you were better.
Okay, never mind.
Hurry it up, all right. All right. See you around.
Maybe if I get tier 2 taken care of, he'll speak to me. Swoop Racing. Just set me up with a race. We negotiate on the price. Alright. We made it past the first tier, so let's try the second. Yukaril is current leader. Time to beat is 2329. Attention, a second tier race is about to begin. Show your support for this up-and-comer. I can't go any faster than that. Past the second tier and have earned 30 racing bonds. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to sign you up. I suppose you'll be up against my local pro attractions in tier 3 next. I've already ruined Rukaril. Give me just a second. Alright. Swoop Racing. Pay them 100 credits. Fine. It's time to put you up against tier 3. Let's see how you do against Zoris Bafka, a pro. Time to beat is 2251. Okay, I've cleared that. Mod of the Hut presents the cream of the Swoop Racing. Tier 3 match. Let the almost champion know what to expect. think I missed it. I goofed in the very beginning. What do you call that then? Winners draw the crowd, not lazy times like that. Sure you're up to the competition? Yeah, let's go again. 2251, okay. Yeah, just the tiniest little slip up. Okay, that ought to help. I nailed it as soon as possible. Are you serious? That's even worse. I'm back. Yeah. At least I get you back in there real quick. Okay, just barely cleared it. Whew. That's a big payout for you. You shattered my track record and took tier 3. 80 racing bonds was the deal. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my racers. Go then, but don't hog your track with wreck runs. I need my pros to keep the skills up. You depress them.
You again? I suppose you've got a right to know track fitness, but with the times you've been posting.
I convinced Mata to give you a better contract.
You did. I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it. I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
Oh, when do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it.
All right. I think this will be where I stop for tonight. Let's see, what's today? I would go longer, but for some reason they messed up my schedule at work. So I hope, thanks everybody for stopping by, and I hope everybody has a good day or night. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with, I don't know if it'll be KOTOR or it'll be something else. Probably will be KOTOR. But yeah, again, hope everybody has a good day or night, and bye-bye.